Welcome to 4DX Design, your ultimate source for all things home design, architecture, and interior inspiration. I'm Eric, design consultant of 4DX Design. Biophilic design isn't merely a trend, it's a movement grounded in science. The term biophilia, coined by biologist Edward O. Wilson, refers to humanity's inherent love for nature. Biophilic design takes that idea and makes it tangible, integrating natural elements, light plants, water, and organic textures into built environments. Studies have shown that spaces infused with biophilic principles improve mental health, lower stress, enhance creativity, and even promote physical well-being. In the context of a living room, the emotional heart of a home, these benefits are especially impactful. Let's dive into the specific details of the stunning living room showcased in the image. Layout and flow. This living room embraces an open-plan layout which flows effortlessly into a dining area and opens up to the outdoors through expansive glass doors. The result is a space that feels limitless, airy, and deeply connected to the exterior world. Furniture and materials. The focal point is a large L-shaped sectional sofa in muted gray adorned with vibrant orange cushions that add a burst of energy. The low wooden coffee table with black metal legs provides a minimalist yet warm contrast. Everything rests on a soft, neutral tone rug that adds comfort without distracting from the greenery around. Surfaces and textures. Natural wood is used liberally throughout, from the floor to the TV wall and shelving units. These wooden surfaces are rich in texture and tone, giving the space warmth and grounding it in nature. The ceiling left raw with exposed concrete adds an industrial edge, balancing the organic elements. The most striking feature is the living plant wall behind the sofa. This vertical garden is more than just decor, it's a thriving, breathing part of the room. Benefits of vertical green walls. Air purification. Plants like pothos, ferns, and philodendrons remove toxins from the air. Sound insulation. Dense foliage helps absorb noise, creating a tranquil atmosphere. Humidity regulation. Natural moisture released by plants balances the indoor climate. Aesthetic value. The texture and variation of leaves introduce visual depth and life. Design considerations. Plant selection. Choose hardy, low-maintenance indoor plants that thrive in indirect sunlight. Irrigation system. Many modern living walls use hydroponic or drip irrigation systems. Modular setup. Vertical gardens can be modular, allowing flexibility and easier maintenance. Natural and artificial lighting play a central role in enhancing the biophilic essence of the room. Natural light, floor-to-ceiling glass doors flood the room with natural light, blurring the boundary between indoors and outdoors. They offer direct visual access to the garden beyond expanding the perceived size of the room. Artificial lighting, recessed ceiling lights, and warm strip lights along the shelves create cozy, inviting illumination. These soft amber glows highlight the plants and wooden surfaces without overpowering them. Lighting tips: use dimmable LEDs to control mood throughout the day. Highlight plants with spotlights or undershelf lighting to create depth. Avoid harsh white lighting. Use warm tones to mimic natural sunlight. On the opposite wall, floating wooden shelves blend decor, function, and flora. Books, small potted plants, decorative objects, and soft lighting create a dynamic composition that feels curated yet lived in. Styling the shelves. Mix heights and textures, ceramics, glass, wood. Use trailing plants like string of pearls or English ivy for visual flow. Include books with natural-themed covers to stay on brand. This design turns what would traditionally be a text-centric wall, dominated by a flat-screen TV, into a lush gallery that's equally stimulating and calming. The color palette balances neutral tones with vibrant accents. Gray sofa serves as a neutral canvas. Warm wood brings earthy, grounding tones. Green foliage, naturally refreshing and calming. Orange cushions injects vibrancy and modern energy. This careful balance of colors energizes the space while maintaining its relaxing essence. One of the most captivating aspects of this design is the visual and spatial integration between the indoor living room and the garden outside. The sliding glass door effect creates an unbroken sightline from inside to outside, enhances natural ventilation and passive cooling, encourages movement between indoor and outdoor living zones. Decking continuity. The wood-tone deck outside matches the interior flooring, giving a sense of visual flow and unity. Landscape harmony. The plants in the exterior garden echo those inside the home, reinforcing the idea that the house is part of nature, not separate from it. Great design appeals to more than just sight, it engages all senses. Sound. Indoor plants reduce echo and soften acoustics. Gentle rustling from leaves adds a natural ambience. Touch. Textures like soft fabrics, smooth wood, and plush rugs provide tactile comfort. Cold concrete juxtaposed with warm lighting adds complexity. Scent. Fragrant herbs or flowering plants can enhance the air. Wood and soil contribute subtle organic aromas. Together, these sensory elements enrich the space beyond visuals, creating a holistic experience. Biophilic design isn't just about aesthetics, it supports health and environmental consciousness. Mental health benefits. Exposure to greenery reduces cortisol levels and anxiety. Natural light regulates circadian rhythms, improving sleep and mood. Physical wellness. Clean indoor air and natural humidity are good for skin and respiratory health. The calming environment encourages mindfulness and relaxation. Sustainability. Using reclaimed wood and energy-efficient lighting reduces carbon footprint. Indoor plants offset CO2 emissions and filter pollutants. This living room isn't just beautiful, it's a wellness space rooted in ecological intelligence. Want to create a similar space? Here's how to bring this biophilic wonder to your own home. 1. Start with light-maximized windows or add skylights to bring in daylight. If natural light is limited, invest in full-spectrum grow lights for your plants. 2. Choose the right plants mix tall and trailing species. Consider Monstera deliciosa for visual drama, Pothos for easy care, Calatheus for interesting leaf patterns. 3. Layer natural textures. Use wood, stone, cotton, and wool to mimic nature's variety. 4. Invest in quality furniture. Pick pieces with clean lines and neutral tones, then use plants and pillows to add color and personality. 5. Use a color story stick to earth tones with 1 or 2 accent colors like orange or green for cohesion. 6. Think vertically. Utilize vertical space for shelves and green walls to free up floor area and add depth. In an age of smart homes and high-tech living, the quiet return to nature through biophilic design offers a powerful antidote to stress and overstimulation. The modern living room featured here is more than a stylish interior. It's a restorative habitat where humans and nature coexist in perfect balance. From the seamless indoor-outdoor connection to the lush vertical garden and warm wooden accents, every element serves a purpose to nurture, to calm, and to inspire. Whether you're starting small with a few potted plants or planning a full-scale renovation, remember that nature doesn't demand perfection, it only asks for space. And in giving it that space, you'll find yourself coming home, not just to a room, but to life itself. When stepping into a space that masterfully blends biophilic design with modern interior architecture, the experience is both calming and invigorating. The living room featured in our inspiration image is a perfect example of this harmony, a place where sleek contemporary design principles meet the organic beauty of nature. This chapter provides a comprehensive breakdown of the space, its layout, materials, mood, and how each element contributes to the broader goal of enhancing human connection with the natural world. The most immediate impression of the room is how alive it feels. While many living rooms feel static, defined by their furniture and electronics, this one pulses with vitality. Plants cascade from shelves and vertical walls, sunlight pours through oversized glass doors, and the palette feels warm, grounded, and intentional. Yet despite the overwhelming presence of greenery, the room never feels chaotic. Instead, it's meticulously organized, structured around key architectural elements and design strategies that guide both the eye and the flow of movement. The layout is based on an open concept design that connects the living room seamlessly with an adjacent dining and kitchen area. This openness allows light, air, and energy to flow without obstruction, key elements in biophilic and modernist design. 1. Relaxation area. Dominated by a large L-shaped sectional sofa, this is the core zone for lounging, reading, watching television, or engaging in conversation. The sofa is thoughtfully placed to face both the TV and the outdoor garden, offering flexibility depending on one's mood. 2. Vertical green wall, positioned behind the sofa. This living plant wall adds height and depth to the room. It anchors the space while visually extending the greenery from outside into the home's interior. 3. Entertainment wall. On the opposite side, a sleek, low-profile wooden entertainment unit houses a flat-screen TV and integrated shelves filled with small plants, books, and lighting. It provides both functionality and a design statement. 4. Transition to dining kitchen area. Without the use of walls or physical barriers, the room gently transitions into a modern kitchen and dining space. This unobstructed design allows for continuity in materials and energy. 5. Biophilic design thrives on contrast and the interplay of different textures and surfaces. This space successfully merges natural softness with modern structure, creating a comfortable yet refined atmosphere. 6. Main sofa. 7. The L-shaped sectional is upholstered in a deep textured gray fabric that offers a neutral base. Its clean geometric lines contrast beautifully with the unruly organic shapes of the surrounding plants. The inclusion of vibrant orange accent pillows brings warmth and dynamism to the setup, referencing the Earth's own fiery tones: sunsets, autumn leaves, and clay. 8. Coffee table. 9. In front of the sofa sits a pair of minimalist square wooden coffee tables with black metal legs. Their form is simple, yet they function as a grounding element, resting atop a soft gray rug that delineates the lounge area from the rest of the open floor plan. 10. Flooring. The natural wood flooring, rich in tone and subtly grained, unifies the space and emphasizes the organic character of the room. Its warm hue echoes the wooden wall panels and shelving units, establishing a cohesive color narrative. A standout feature of this space is the extensive use of glass, especially the sliding floor-to-ceiling doors that open directly to the exterior garden. These doors do more than let in light. They create a transparent boundary between indoor and outdoor life. During daylight hours, sunlight floods the room, bathing the plants in natural energy and casting ever-changing shadows across the floor. This dynamic light quality not only makes the space feel more alive, but also aligns the indoor experience with the cycles of the natural world: morning, afternoon, and twilight. At night, carefully placed artificial lights take over, using warm tones and indirect glows to preserve the room's intimacy and tranquility. In many homes, the TV wall is a cold, screen-dominated element that feels separate from the rest of the design. Here, however, it becomes a harmonious focal point. Wooden slats and shelves frame the television, softening its rectangular presence and blending it into the broader design scheme. Around it, plants are arranged in thoughtful groupings, creating balance and depth. Under-cabinet lighting gives this wall a warm, backlit glow, turning the entire unit into a visual statement rather than just a utility. The ceiling, constructed from bare concrete, adds a surprising industrial twist to the otherwise earthy space. It introduces a raw, urban edge that contrasts with the softness below. Yet it also maintains a neutral tone, allowing the greens and warm woods to shine. Ceiling-mounted spotlights and hidden tracks ensure functional illumination while maintaining a minimalist aesthetic. The room's vertical dimension is actively used to enhance scale and immersion, from the floor-to-ceiling green wall to the upper-level shelving units that draw the eye upward. The color palette plays a critical role in shaping the emotional tone of the room. Base colors. Soft grays and taupes sofa rug provide a calming, neutral foundation. Natural accents. Rich wood tones and green foliage add warmth and vibrancy. Bold touches, burnt orange and muted gold pillows lighting offer pops of energy and modern sophistication. This palette evokes the feeling of an autumn forest floor on a sunny day, grounded alive. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel.